So I think running a successful business is both harder and easier than a lot of people think, but I wanted to show you how I deal with the many different tasks that come my way. I'm selling $42,000 per month on Amazon FBA right now, and that is not just Amazon. We have a website, we have social media, a blog content posting strategy. In today's video, I wanted to shed some light on how I look at all those tasks and choose which one to work on so that I get the most output for my input of time. So these are my action items that my business partner and I created this week. Basically what we've done is we've said, what's everything that we should do? And not just this week, this is more like longer scale than just a week time frame, but what's everything that we should do that we think would grow the business? And that brings me to my first point, which is you have to, at least at some level, trust your intuition about making decisions. It's easier to make decisions once you have the data, but just where to make them in general. Like if I asked you how would you grow your business to be 5 times the size it currently is, you'd probably give me an answer. You probably wouldn't just throw your hands up in the air and be clueless. You'd be like, well, I'd have 60 more affiliates, and I would have an email list of this size, and I'd have all these things. It's like, okay, go do it. All right, so we're kind of taking that approach here. So basically what we've done is we've set up the things that we should be doing, the interval, which is kind of irrelevant for many of them. And then here's the big important one here, and I got this idea from Alex Hormozi. He said, I think he calls it ease and impact. We called it difficulty, impact, and then effect type. So there's a lot going on here, and the way that this is sorted is it's showing us the things that have the most impact, that have the lowest difficulty. So they're relatively easy to do, but they're gonna make a lot of difference. There's something like Amazon ads, expanding and optimizing Amazon ads. Keep in mind, each of these have kind of subcategories within them. Very high impact. Very large percent of our sales on our Amazon product come from Amazon ads. That's huge impact. Just launching a few more campaigns could equal another $10,000 next month. The difficulty is low. I sit at the computer for a few hours and it's done, right? Even less than that. Now, the effect type is which part of the business is this going to affect? And there's 3 main areas that you want to focus on. Again, this is all Hormozi stuff. Customer acquisition. So is the task that I'm going to do in my business today going to get me more customers? LTGP, lifetime gross profit. Is the thing I'm working on today going to increase the likelihood that a customer stays with my brand, buys more from me, and ultimately becomes more valuable and earns me more money? And then 3, which is kind of, so this is where we changed a little bit. Alex Hormozi uses the term risk. If I got hit by a bus tomorrow, would this business still be able to run? Not really thinking about it in that way. I'm thinking about it more in terms of how do I in a similar way, how do I remove myself from the business? So how many layers of effectiveness can I put between myself and the business to the point where if I decided to not interact with the business for an extended period of time, it would still run just as good without me there. So we've labeled effect type 3 as systems, and they're kind of color coded. And right now, as we're kind of getting the groundwork set up and building out some dashboards and stuff for this new brand, that's just KPI analysis and reporting. We're trying to figure out some ways to get our key performance indicators on a dashboard, and then reporting would refer to tying into an API so we don't have to go pull that information all the time. Like that's just one of those things that's just a waste of time. So we're trying to work with the Amazon API right now and figure out how to actually get all of that stuff shown to us all the time. And important things that we're looking at, obviously, LTGP, cost to acquire a customer, sales funnel, so impressions, clicks, add to carts and purchases over a time frame. So what's changing? Are we getting more impressions this week or this month? Did our conversion rate increase or decrease this month? Now that you understand the landscape here, let's go into the things that I'm actually going to be working on today. So obviously at the top of the list is where I'm going to start. So it's already sorted, high impact, low difficulty. I'm going to be working on some Amazon ads, high leverage activity. And then the next thing that we're going to be doing probably within the next couple hours would be email list, lead magnet optimization. So we're going to be working on, right now we have kind of like a coupon lead magnet. We're probably going to set up either a split test or place our current lead magnet altogether to try and increase the total number of people giving us their contact information when they land on our landing page for our email sign up. So that traffic is primarily, well, it's only coming from 2 sources, social media and predominantly Google. So we release 2 blog articles every single Sunday. And that would be, where is that? That's on here somewhere. It's the very next thing. Yeah, website content. So that is a slow ball to get rolling, but once it is, it's nearly unstoppable. Once we've ranked on Google for the key terms surrounding the things people are looking for off of Amazon, it's just one of those barrier to entry things where Amazon sellers, competitors aren't going to be doing that kind of thing. It's a 2-year play, but it's already starting to pull off, and there isn't a day that goes by where we don't have someone from Google find our website. And then now it's getting to a point where a day doesn't go by where we don't get leads from that, meaning we don't get emails giving people coupons to our product that then go to Amazon and buy that product. This is primarily my business partner's activity. He runs the website and the blog and the email marketing. We meet up several times a week to consult on decisions regarding those kinds of things. But as far as website content goes, he's got that on lock, so I don't have to worry about that one. Amazon coupons, and the reason we said BOGO-esque and it's tied to LTGP and not customer acquisition is because we're trying to get repeat customers to purchase again. So this would tie into kind of some retargeting campaigns either on Amazon or sending our existing email subscribers coupons to buy more of the thing they're already buying. We chose a product in which you can buy it again, buy more at once, buy less, right? So it's pretty versatile in that way. We don't have to keep thinking up some new great product to reach out to them again. You just say, hey, want to buy more again? So that's what I mean by that. Here's a breakdown example of some of the first task we established I'm going to be doing this morning is Amazon ads in general. I'm going to be optimizing existing ones, and I'm going to be creating some new ones. So target A cost would be like 20%. So I'm going to go into my campaigns. We've been running for about 9 months now, so there's really no reason I need to be, except for very new campaigns, running like high A cost campaigns where we've scaled up really nice. We have a lot of impression share control. We have a lot of authority on the page already. So we're pretty much in a zone, especially we're getting a little bit out of season. We want to get a little bit more profitable. Average day for us right now is like 25%, 28% profit margin. So it would be nice to push that up closer to the 33% for the next couple of months. So target A costs a little bit lower than usual, used to be like 25%. Target tacos is 8%. We have been hitting that this past week, which is nice. So basically the difference between those, obviously, this is the direct advertising cost of sale. This would be compared against all your sales. So organic sales included. Now here's an example of a campaign that I've created. Sponsored products, keyword targeting, dark roast coffee. Bid very low, usually 30 cents. Exact match, fixed bids, top of search impression share. And the placement would be like 300% modifier. Let's say that campaign has an A cost of 28% when I go into my campaign manager today. The bid existing is 30 cents and the modifier is 300%. So if we know that that's 8% over our target A costs, and that's on a cumulative data that is actually attributed and accurate. So it's reached a significant number of impressions, clicks, and purchases or lack thereof that I feel confident to change it, meaning it has enough data to make a decision. The change that I would make in that case is I would just reduce the modifier to 250%. From that 300, I wouldn't change the bid because, as we've established, this is a top of search impression share campaign. So you want to keep the bid stable and just change your top of search modifier. And then, like I said, the duration down there would be 20 to 50 more clicks, reanalyze and optimize. So now I'm giving it a new period and saying, okay, I'm going to see what this does after data, not just time. And I think that's one of the big mistakes that people make. Don't allow for enough data to accumulate in between. It's not something set like time, right? Because say this campaign only gets 20 clicks a week. Another campaign gets 400 clicks a week. Judging those and optimizing those at the same rate, it's a completely unfair optimization schedule. This campaign should get optimized after a certain number of clicks, not a set amount of time. The other campaign should as well. Retargeting PPC is going to get built out for people who viewed my landing page but didn't purchase, and people who purchased but haven't purchased in a while. So I have some hero customers. I forget what Amazon calls them in the analytics, but it's like fired up customers. It's definitely not that, but it's like people who purchase from you, purchase often, and purchase a lot. I've already got retargeting PPC built out for those people. Obviously, they're just really hot. They like the product a lot. Keep showing it to them. And now we're going to be moving down the ladder. So it's like people who haven't purchased in a while but did at one point. And then lastly, people who saw the listing but didn't even purchase at all. As we established earlier in the video, I'm gonna be optimizing that lead magnet and funnel on a Zoom call with my business partner shortly. Sticking around, hopefully that was a cool look into my daily operations here as an Amazon FBA seller. And be sure to watch this video here I just made recently about ChatGPT versus Helium 10. It was a lot of fun, and I hope to see you in there. Thanks so much. Later.